Here's my audience.
Free Brady. Courtney sucks.
Alright. How many of you have ever been in a group, say at work or at school, or have been on a team where someone you just don't like is there? Not because they're mean and nasty, but because they just don't have the skills necessary for you to be in your team. They lack communication or they lack leadership skills. Well, I have a solution to that. Gym class, ironically, can help develop these skills. It sounds funny, but I will explain it. In 2014, there was a law passed through all high schools across the United States that gym class would affect your GPA. Before that, it was up to the school whether it affected the GPA or not. I have interviewed teachers at my school. I interviewed my gym teacher, my principal. I've done a lot of research, and I've found many pros and cons for both of them. Most cons come with kids who are less athletic than others will be graded down in gym class, but I've found that that's false. Gym class is based solely upon effort and dress. Gym class can teach you valuable life lessons that you'll carry with for the rest of your life. Second, I will talk to you about the chemical effects on the body and the brain that gym class can bring you. Lastly, I will talk about how gym can help improve your behavior. First, gym can help you teach many life lessons. Communication is a big one. Whether you are at work or at school, communication is key. If you don't communicate with your group or with your team, you'll never know what part of the project someone else is doing. Next was teamwork. Gym class puts you in teams, and you won't always like your team, just like work. If you're put on a team with someone you don't like, you can't just quit and give up because you will be on a team with someone you don't like and work. You have to deal with it, and you have to push them to be a better person. Next, gym teaches you perseverance. Like I said, you won't always get on a team you like. I was one of the most athletic kids in my gym class, so I was put on a team with kids who are less athletic. We accomplished our tasks by persevering to get to the end. We all wanted it more than other teams, so we got it. The last skill, and one of the most important, is leadership. Leadership is essential in all tasks you do. Whether at work or at school or just at home, leadership is huge. In gym, it's hard to be a leader because there's a lot of kids that oftentimes don't care, but it's still possible. Leadership skills at work are crucial in a group. A group is You have to have a leader in a group so your group can run efficiently, dishing out tasks. Next, I will talk about the effects that gym class can have on the body, and specifically the brain. While doing research, found California Department of Education says children who are more fit perform twice as well on academic tests. That doesn't necessarily mean students who go out and run a marathon every day, because no one does that. It means students who have just recently come from an moderate workout perform better on academic tests. It's because they release endorphins into the brain. I know my picture is kind of foggy, but they go up right here and they're released into the brain. More research I found from the American Heart Association says that 30 to 45 minutes of moderate exercise, 3 to 5 times a day, promotes or enhances memory, concentration, your mood, your behavior, and your academic performance. Gym class is 40 minutes a day at my school, and it's 5 days a week, so that sounds like a perfect fit for that. The last thing I found is aerobic exercise increases the body's production of nerve growth factors that stimulate the brain to create more connections between brain cells. I found this while researching Dr. Mercola. This picture shows the brain after 20 minutes of rest, this is just the heat activity of the brain. And this picture shows after 20 minutes of moderate exercise. You can see that the brain's obviously ticking a lot faster in this one. That's why I think exercise would help a lot. Lastly, I'm going to talk about how making gym count towards your GPA would promote good behavior. Gym counting towards your GPA would increase attendance in class. Now, attendance is a big topic at work. If you're not on time, or you show up late, or you leave early, you probably will get fired, and that's a problem. It will also promote hard work in gym class. Like I said earlier, gym is based upon hard work and dress. If you don't work hard, you will probably fail, which is one of the cons of gym. Lastly, if you actually do try in gym, it's easy. You can get an A just by going there, showing up every day, and giving it your all. It also promotes competition. Competition is something that drives the workforce, this education field. Without competition, everyone would feel relaxed, and that's not always a good thing. Gym is also a class that promotes a stress free environment. If you're stressed out from all your schoolwork, you can go there and the exercise you put in and the activities you do will actually help your body release stress. In conclusion, after having researched, interviewed, and assessed my findings, I came to the conclusion that gym should definitely count towards your GPA. While promoting important life lessons such as communication, leadership, teamwork, and perseverance, these skills you can take with for the rest of your life. Gym also has chemical effects on the body that are positive for your body. It also promotes good behavior. So today I will leave you with this challenge. Go to a gym class, interview a gym teacher, assess the students and see if they're learning these skills, and if they're not, see how they can improve upon these skills. Here's my audience again.
Free Brady.